if you really want to know the intentions of a woman, if she's really attracted to you, two places you take her. To a park, that's free. Walk around, get to know her, you guys chit chat. And two, you take her to a coffee shop. She pays for her coffee, you pay for your coffee, everything is good. And you can see her mindset. You can see where she stands with you, because a lot of women, they can put on that poker face.
Let's have one more question. We had this person at the back in the stripes. Yeah, let's hear from you.
During the dating period, after like 4 or 5 months of dating, I just wondering at what point do you have to pay, did the woman have to pay when they go out? The guy is asking that there should be half and half at that point when you already...
At what point?
When you already been dating for 4 or 5 months.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, okay, to give you a quick answer on, firstly, I think we should just deal with the who should pay thing to begin with. When you're on a date, who should pay?
I know, that's what I told them, I'm sorry.
But-
I would say, I'm dating, we're dating.
But here's the
gentleman here.
Okay. He's supposed to pay.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
But you're supposed to have sex with him whenever he says.
No. Whenever Walt
where does this double standard come from? I'm sorry, it's the reality. You guys can moan at it all you want, but the moment you say to a guy, you have to fucking pay for my time, you're saying this relationship isn't equal. This relationship isn't equal. My time is worth more than yours, so you should pay for it. I wonder what paradigm that sets up. Here's my view. If you go on a date with a guy and you don't offer to pay your share, you weren't taught right. If you go on a date and he doesn't pay, he wasn't taught right. I can tell you right now, if I was dating someone and they never offered to pay, I wouldn't be dating them. I can tell you that now. If they never offered to pay, I would not be dating them, because I'd say, this is the most polite they're ever going to be. And they're not even trying to pay now. What does that say about my future? But look, let me come at this from a different angle. I will always treat my partner how I would treat my best friend. And I wouldn't apply a different standard to my partner than my best friend. I wouldn't say to my best friend, let's always go out to dinner and you always pay. I'd say, let's be teammates here in whatever way we can. And maybe, by the way, proportionately, what you can do is less than what he can do. That's a different thing. If he says to you, I want to go stay at the top hotel in Big Sur this weekend, and it's $1,500 a night, and you say, I don't have the money. It's his job to say, it doesn't matter. I didn't do it so you could pay. I did it because I want to go and I want to take you. Great. That's what that is, right? Or if you both agree to go on holiday and you have a fifth of his earning potential, you say, I want to contribute to a fifth of this holiday. It's overly simplistic, but you get what I'm saying, right? I'll contribute on the level I can contribute. Let me tell you what means something to a guy. Trying. That means something to a guy. When he feels that you're not even trying to contribute, that's when he feels used. Because any guy who's really confident and self-respecting, if the woman never is even trying to contribute, he feels like he's being taken advantage of. And it has nothing to do with money. It has to do with the lack of gesture. So I would be looking at, if you like this guy, maybe if you're in different positions, figure out what you want to contribute proportionately or what you can contribute proportionately, and treat him as you would your best friend.
Whatever happened to the strong and independent women? See, they like to play both sides. Women want to be feminists at one point, and then when it comes to dating and relationships, they want the benefits of that. They want the benefits of traditional men, at the same time not having to listen to a man, not having to submit or even put in any effort. See, what this shows you, this clip, It lets you know that women see relationships and gentlemen as just a benefit. They don't want to bring any sort of tangible things to your life for the most part. They just want to show up with their palms up to the sky, hands out and say, gimme, gimme, gimme. But then as a man, if you expect anything in return, if you say, so what do you bring to the table? Or what am I getting out of this? Or, what's going on? All of a sudden they feel some type of way because they think you're supposed to just be a gentleman. You lay your life on the line. You give all you have. And then if she feels like giving you sex, if she feels like giving you a kiss or even give you a hug or showing any sort of gratitude, what happens is you have to pay a penalty. But they just want to just show up and say, well, I'm just pretty. I'm a lady. I'm a woman. Well, you have to pay for everything. Just think of that mindset. Selfish, greedy, solipsistic, narcissistic. It's all rooted in the female. And they want what they want right now. Now, I'm going to say this. Not all women are like this, okay? There's a decent percentage of women who say, you know what? You're going to pay this time. I'll pay for the tip. I'll pay for the next date. I'll plan this. I'll plan it. There are women out there who are like this. Trust me, I've dealt with plenty of them. There's a lot of women who just see good men, gentlemen as prey. They say, okay, well, you have to pay for me. I'm a lady, but at the same time, they're going to work and collect all their money. Matter of fact, there's a saying that goes like this. Your money is her money. Her money is her money. So whatever you make as a man, she wants a good piece of that, a large portion, but all the money that she makes, she just wants to hoard it and keep it for herself. It's mine. And whatever you want as a man, pretty much your desires and wants and needs are in the back burner. Hers, you have to satisfy her needs. You have to do this, you have to do that. You have to make her happy. You have to take her to a nice place. You basically have to woo her just in order to get what? Potentially sex. And that's the kicker. Women like to dangle sex and physical connections above men's heads in order to get things from men. Free dates, free drinks, free meals, concerts, all type of things. Women know what they're doing. This is why I tell all my clients, and I'm telling you guys right now, if you really want to know the intentions of a woman, if she's really attracted to you, 2 places you take her. To a park, that's free. Walk around, get to know her, you guys chit chat. And 2, you take her to a coffee shop. She pays for her coffee, you pay for your coffee, everything is good. And you can see her mindset. You can see where she stands with you because a lot of women, they can put on that poker face. They can play like they really like you, like, yeah, I'm into you just to get some free attention, to get some free time, to get some dates, because dates are like validation for women. That's like one of the ultimate forms of validation. I would say that ranks second, and marriage is first. So women like to get a lot of stuff from men, but they don't want to actually put out or give anything in return. It's actually really a criminal when you think about it, because they come to the table expecting so much. You've seen women on dating apps. You've seen women probably in videos that said, well, he has to do this. He has to check off this box, this. And as a man, you say, hey, I'm looking for a woman who's in shape. Or I'm looking for a woman, who's going to pitch in, who's going to at least show some effort. And they're like, oh, well, I'm a lady. I don't got to do that. Or they throw an attitude or throw a fit. That's how you know the majority of these modern women are in it for themselves, as sad as it is. So guys, if you want a woman to really be attracted to you and you want to know if she really likes you, all you got to do is sit back and see what she does. See if she offers to pay the tip. See if she offers to pay for a date. If you on 3, 4, 5 dates and she ain't offered to do nothing, and you just constantly paying and she's not suggesting anything, and you're like, man, I got to pay again. You're always swiping your card. You're always pulling out your money and breaking out your wallet. Listen, you are a walking ATM for these women, as sad as it is. And especially if she's not really into you, she's going to bleed you dry. She's going to milk you. And then when you say, hey, you want to come back to my place? And she's going to say, oh, we got to get to know each other more. And you're like, this is our 3rd date. Oh, I don't get in bed with guys that soon. Okay, this is our 4th date. I mean, what's going on? Oh, I don't kiss on the 1st date. Really? See, these women are lying. Women who use guys for dates, gentlemen, good men, as messed up as it's going to sound, she's not really into you like that. She just wants that traditional experience. She wants the experience of being a wife or a girlfriend, but she's not that sort of individual. She's not the embodiment of a traditional woman. This is why so many women are so tarnished, right? Because they've been brainwashed to say, well, I'm strong and independent. I'm living a hot girl summer. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I can do whatever on. I'm strong and free. But when it comes time for dates, all of a sudden, I want to be docile and I want to be this nice, good girl. But they're anything but that. See, behind a gentleman's back, behind all you good men's back that you court these women, do all stuff, behind your back, they're sleeping around. They're hooking up for free of charge. They're not having men pay for them. They're not having men do this. They're not having men do that. But when they hit a certain point in their life where they meet a guy that they think they can weasel and get money out of or get free dates out of, all of a sudden, oh, I don't do that stuff. They want to play good girl. They want to be this angel. Guys, you know where a woman stands with you. And you know her sort of level of interest when she's offering to do things. Now, it doesn't have to always be paying for things. That's ideal. But if she said, hey, you know what? I saw this at the store. I picked you up something. If she's on the way to your house, if she says, hey, I know you want something to drink, or hey, I'm at this gas station. You want me to bring you something? You want some chips? It can be something small. Men will appreciate it because the vast majority of men, we don't get any gestures or anything good from women anyway. And most women think that sex is the end all be all because so many men are thirsty. But the guys who have standards, they're going to say, listen, what's going on? Like sex, is that it? Because sex is going to get boring. You're going to wear that little hole out after so long. She's just going to be like, okay, I need something else out of you. And most women, as sad as it is, they don't have any personality. They have nothing really going for themselves other than their looks. And they're so used to dealing with guys who are desperate, who are needy for sex and companionship, that when they get with a high value man, a quality man like you and I, what's going to happen is they're going to say, what you mean bring what to the table? What do you mean? And sex is not going to be enough, especially if a guy is used to getting it. He has no issues with getting sex. Women, you're going to have to bring something more to the table. So if you think you're going to show up for all these dates and just get free stuff, men are catching on to you guys' mess. You're not going to use men for so long. Word is getting around. Videos like this is spreading. And guys are starting to look and wake up and say, wait a minute. Why don't I just Netflix and chill? Why don't we just go to the park? I could just invite you over to my place and cook dinner if that's the case. We just go for a cup of coffee. We can go for ice cream cone. You pay for your ice cream, I'll pay for mine. But I'm not doing anything for you. And it's not that men are cheap. It's not that men are broke. It's not that men don't have it. It's that men are tired of getting used and tossed to the curb, tossed to the trash. Men don't want that. Just think about it, ladies, if you're watching this. How would you feel if you were doing all these different things for a man? You pay for this, you do this, you do this, that, and he's not giving anything in return? Nothing? He said, okay, we just hook up and have sex. That's it. That's what I'm giving you. How would you feel? Not good at all.